My name is Sam, back again on Sam Gale Talks. This time I'm joined with under-23 Watford Ladies captain Danielle Maloney. Daniel, thank you for coming on. How are you?
Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure.
No worries. I was just going to start off with, how's isolation for yourself? Obviously, we just spoke about it before, but how has it been?
It's alright. On one hand, it's nice to have the time off because I've never ever had so much time to myself in my life. But at the same time, it is quite hard considering football is what you live and breathe, and to go from doing it maybe 5 times a week to nothing is a little bit strained, and not seeing anybody to get on. But we're getting there. We're nearly there.
Yeah, of course. And then we'll start off where you started as a child. Did you support Watford, and did you have any particular players you sort of looked to or looked up to?
Yeah, so I'm a massive Watford fan. I've been a
We all
season
are.
ticket since literally for about 15 years, I'd say. The first kind of season ticket was in 2005, so I think that sums up my loyalties to the
Wow.
club. But yeah, no, I follow Watford home and away for the last 15 or so years, which is lovely for me to now be playing at Watford because it's the club that I adore in a sense. And yeah, I think growing up, for me, Kelly Smith was a massive idol for me because not only was she kind of one of the standout women's footballers at the time, but she was also from my area and I went to the same school as her. So for me, that was a massive if she can do it from here, I can do it.
Yeah, of course.
The other one is as cringe as it's going to sound because I now play with her, but for me, Helen Ward was another one because I grew up at Watford watching her play, and I followed her career a bit when she went to Chelsea and Arsenal and Reading. So for me, seeing somebody actually from Watford kind of making it as big as she did, it's massive for me to play with her now. It's even better playing alongside her and getting tips every week. It's quite nice.
And obviously you can aspire to that now. Obviously, being the captain for the under-23s, you can sort of look to her and get some different tips off her as well.
No, definitely, I agree. I think I've taken a lot on board from her, not just from a football side, like say, from a captain's point of view, kind of her leadership styles I've taken on board massively at the club.
Do you obviously remember when you first joined Watford, and did you play sort of Sunday League before that as a youth player? Or?
So I first joined Watford, so I joined when it was a centre of excellence, so I was about 10 or 11. So for me, that was a massive step because I've been playing boys football on a Sunday because there wasn't, apart from obviously RTC, the centre of excellences, there wasn't many girls teams around. So I was playing for a boys team for 4 or so years when my dad was the manager, just because it was quite local and handy. And I trialled 1 year at Watford, didn't get in, and then went back when I think I was about 10 or 11, and I got in. And these were the days when I was a striker, so it's a completely different position to where I am now. But for me, that was a massive achievement because knowing that I actually made it and I was good enough to kind of play for the club that I love. Not only was it this centre of excellence because it could have been anywhere, but Watford was the special one for me, the one that I'd always wanted kind of to achieve to get into, and I just felt amazing after, really.
Wow. And then what's the process been like for yourself, obviously going through the youth academy at Watford?
It's an amazing experience because when you first join, you go from playing boys on a Sunday to then you've got QPR on a Saturday. The following week, you're playing all your Reading to clubs like that, your Charlton to QPR. So that was massive for me, and it was a massive test because I've gone from playing quite a physical sport to now quite a technical sport, which in a sense, like we say, men's and women's football, it's the same game but a different game at the same time. So I had the upper hand a little bit as I was quite physical in my game, but it really helped me to technically become a better player because you think you're all right kind of when you're younger, and then you grow up and you come into a set of people who are just as good or even better as you, and you kind of go, oh, actually, you know what, there's a lot of things you can pick up. But for me, it was an amazing experience, and one that's I think really benefited me and kind of made me into the player that I am today, and it's transitioned me into a new position, which is new to me, but I'm quite glad that it did.
Yeah, of course. And then obviously now you being captain, how did it obviously first come about, you becoming the captain, and what was it like when you were told?
So our previous captain, she moved on to a new club, and we kind of had a meeting at the start of last season, the season just gone, and just my manager and the assistant manager kind of came out with, right, we're going to name a vice captain and a captain, and it came out as me, which was quite lovely because the response I got from the girls was quite a nice one as well, because I think even though I wasn't a captain last year, I was quite a big figure. I'd like to think I was quite a big figure on the pitch because I'm quite vocal and I'll talk for England, but it's nice to have that bit of recognition and go, actually, that hard work must have paid off last year for that recognition now to become captain. And like I was saying, like to be captain of Watford, being the 23s, it's like amazing for me to then be able to go, actually, do you know what? In my career, I've been a captain of Watford 23, so it doesn't really get much better for me being a Watford fan.
Of course.
You know, but it's been amazing, and it felt really nice to just get the recognition that I felt like I'd worked so hard for last year.
And of course, what has it been like in terms of the last recent years? Because you've had quite a bit of success as a captain in terms of the County Cup run and obviously in the league as well. How has that gone for you?
I think last year we were kind of saying that we kind of finished something like fourth in the league and we won the County Cup, which was an amazing feeling for us. Being a 23 side in a senior kind of competition where you've got the likes of Stevenages who play in the league below our first team, they're seen as kind of like we were more of the underdogs in that game, which for us felt like a massive achievement to go as a 23 squad, we've gone and beat a senior side, and for us that was really the main ambition for this year, to go, okay, yeah, we want to do great in the league, yeah, we want to do even better than what we did last year, which to be fair to us we were on track to do. With it all being how it is now, we were on track to kind of come in the top two, which was great for us. And our main priority was actually, can we go and retain and be back-to-back champions of that County Cup? And, well, up until now, we've made it as far as the semi-final. We had a great run. Managed to get so many goals behind us, which is a massive thing for us in confidence, because it just gives us that thing going into the final. But it's now a bit of a shame that that's kind of been put on hold as such for now. We obviously don't know what's going to go on with it, but for us, that was our main ambition. And for us to go up at the moment and go, do you know what, we've ticked two of the things off our list, that's great for us. And as I'm saying, as a captain, it would be great, and it would have been great if I could have lifted that for myself. Brilliant.
And then obviously, you touched upon Stevenage obviously being the level below Watford's sort of women's first team. Has there been any opportunity for you to train with the first team?
Yeah, so I'd say over the last years I've had the opportunity to train here and there, which has been really good and really beneficial. But this season is kind of where I got the opportunities to be included in the matchday squad. So towards the start of the season, I was quite lucky, as I think I was one of the first of the 23s to be called up. So I was called up to the Portsmouth game, which was a cup game down there, which was a really great day to be involved in. Just being named in the squad and being asked to come along kind of was a massive achievement for me, because it kind of signalled the progress that I'd made in the last year. And then that kind of kept going and going, and I've had a few more training sessions here and there. Like a lot of the 23s are now being offered the opportunity too. And then I think it was around January time, I had another call up it was a League Cup game against Kent, and luckily I got on and got about 25 minutes, which was a massive thing for me, but also for the girls as well, because there was quite a few of the 23s involved in that matchday squad, which was really nice to see, and quite a lot of them getting either starting opportunities or making their debut, like myself, come off the bench, which is massive. But it just shows the progress that we've made over the year, and actually it's continuous. It's not just a one-off training session. There's been a lot of involvement with that first team with a lot of our players, which has been really nice.
Definitely. And then obviously last year was sort of a good personal point of view as well, obviously winning the PFA Community Award. Could you explain what you sort of did with the Watford FC Trust and how it sort of come about?
Yeah, so I've been working with the Trust for 3.5 years now, it might be. And basically it's a charity organisation set up by Watford, and the main objective really is to go out into the community to look at kind of like social inclusion, education, the health side, not just for kids but for all ages, for adults. We look at disability. It's all about social inclusion really, and for myself I've been a massive part in the education side, so going into schools kind of provide move and learn sessions for kids where they take in a little bit of education before, and then they go outside and then they kind of learn on what they've learned in the classroom, and a lot of after school clubs. So the last 3 years I've been involved, I've done a lot of after school clubs with kids, just giving them that extra hour, not only for them to play football, but for them to actually learn a little bit. It's not just somewhere where they go and have a kick about. We try to really teach them a little bit more about the game, and hopefully as that year goes on, that's why they want to come back. And for myself, it's been more about girls' inclusion. So I'm absolutely, being a female footballer, I'm massive on getting as many girls involved as I can. So I've been involved in a lot of just girls only after school clubs, but not only in primary schools, but in secondary schools too. And in the last, I'd say, 2.5 years, we've really pushed off our player development centres. So not only with the boys, but we've been able to pick up a girls' player development centre, which has seen us go from probably 20 girls to now maybe 80, which has been massive for us. And to be a lead coach on that and just be able to help those girls that little bit more with that extra training session once a week is really nice to see. And then they kind of go back into their clubs and they give what they've learned, and it almost teaches the other girls as well that maybe don't come to our sessions. Actually, this is what they've been taught. Wow, this is something we can use. So for me, just being able to push girls football, but through those channels, is great, and it's just all that I wanted to do. And I was lucky enough, like I say, last year to have won the PFA award for Watford alongside Mariappa, which was pretty amazing. But it just goes to show that, like, I think the amount of hours you put in and the amount that you really want something to work, it will pay off. And I think that was the lesson I learned. I pushed so much with girls and girls football, and I helped so much on that project that actually, I like to say it's recognition, but anyone can get that award because everyone at that trust worked so hard for social inclusion for so many people. So but it was nice. It was nice to be awarded, have a little trophy.
Yeah, of course. And like you say, obviously social inclusion in terms of in a girl's sense for football now is massively on the rise, and it's good that you can be obviously at the forefront of that for the club you love.
Oh, it is massive, and the thing is as well, it's quite lucky that not only am I coaching but playing for Watford, a lot of those girls then see that when they come to our sessions. So I have my own little group of under 10s, and they love it because, in a sense, I'm a Watford player, and they ask me questions upon end on what we do on a Sunday, like, can you show me a skill you've learned in training? But not only for them to then be coached by a Watford player, it makes them want to come down to games. So that is then massive, because then for us, we're getting bigger crowds, and the women's football is then getting bigger and bigger and getting the recognition it deserves. So it's not only a benefit for themselves, but it does also benefit the women's game as a whole.
And like you say, and in terms of a playing sense, they're looking up to you. But also, it looks like you've had sort of quite a successful sort of year with your under 10s as well, winning many a trophy with them.
Yeah, no, it's massive. So yeah, I do an under 10s with PT, and then I did coach last year. I coached my own team away from that, and like you say, like we did win quite a few trophies. But for them, that was more. It's again, wherever you kind of go, you have that Watford player behind you, and I feel like girls want to listen a bit more, not only because I was female, but because I played and because I was playing at the club I was at, and they were kind of then going, actually, she knows what she's on about. She's not just somebody that's coming to teach us. Like, she really does know what she's talking about, and it gives them that little bit more motivation of, actually, we want to do this, we want to do that, and it just gives them that little bit more of learning, which is really nice to see. And that's why I go into the community as much as I can, and like get girls to recognise that we're not here just because we've been told to come out and give you a session. Like, I was how they were 10 years ago. I was hungry for football, and I wanted somebody to teach me, but somebody who knew what they were on about.
What was it? Just going back a little bit, what was it like as a young girl, sort of growing up in football? Because did you feel that you weren't getting many opportunities as you were younger?
Well, for me, like going back to it, oh God, yeah, over 10 years ago when I was playing boys football, a lot of girls I think struggle playing boys football because it's that whole stigma of, they're all boys, they're going to be good, like they're going to be physical, I'm not going to match it. But for me, I quite enjoyed that test, because I turn up on Sunday, I see all the boys and even the parents are going, oh, it's a girl, like mark her on, you can just mark her out the game. And some weeks I just drive past them, I score a hat trick, and I kind of turn around, my own satisfaction, and they kind of all look at me and go, oh my God, like, you're their best player.
That's brilliant.
And for me, that was the best feeling, because I felt like, actually, not only am I fitting in here, I'm showing them not what only I can do, what girls can do, and that we are meant to be playing this game. It's not just the boys' game kind of thing. And it was a shame, because parents were the same as well as the players, and they were very much, it's a girl, go on. And I remember so vividly one game, I was marking a boy, and he obviously thought he was this lad walking about like the end, and I think I just shoulder barged him. He fell on the floor crying, and that was it. He would not come near me, and kind of my mum looked at me to go on, like,
sit down.
Come back again. But it just proved that point of, like, you're taking the mick a little bit, but actually I can play I think it's massive but on that front, this girls being able to go, well, actually, when they're younger, because I think that's when they struggle the most to get in and stay in the game. Once you kind of pass that stage, you kind of, the world's your oyster in that such. You've made it that far. You've proved your point, and then you go on to make your career however you want to shape it. Don't let somebody else shape it for you. I think that was the massive lesson I learned. Don't let the boys or the parents tell me or shape me the way that I want to play. I'm going to make it. I'm going to prove you wrong, kind of thing.
That's brilliant, because obviously, I work in a school, and even more recently, like this year, there's boys in like a class I coached for, saying, "Oh, but why would we want a girl in our team, even though she was brilliant?" I think, like you say, there's a little bit of a stigma around it, and hopefully more girls can start, like you say, shaping their own sort of careers, and hopefully get in the position you're in.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I've grown up with a brother, and he's seen it no differently. It's because he's seen me as, well, she's his footballer. Like, when his friends say something, he goes, actually, no, like, girls play what you're on about, kind of thing. Which is really nice to see that you then do actually get into some kids, and especially like boys, and they turn around and go, well, actually, it's just the same game, what you on about, kind of thing, which is really nice.
Yeah, of course. And just going back to the playing, how's it been sort of interacting with your teammates in this time?
So we've been quite lucky actually that we've had yoga sessions put on for us. We've been keeping in touch with like weekly quizzes, which is really lovely to see. We've really tried to make it as if we're still, obviously we're not training, but fill in those kind of times of when we would see each other. So we make sure that our quizzes are like on a Tuesday in the time that we'd be starting training. So we're kind of still in a little bit of a routine, and we have like a yoga session on a Saturday. So it's kind of like the weekend fitness, and we've obviously got plans, and like we get wellbeing stuff sent to us as well, just to make sure that obviously everyone's okay. So we put questionnaires as much as we can, which is really lovely. And there's just a lot of social interaction with managers and like general staff, which is lovely. And we keep in touch every day in our group chat. So it's just, for us, it's a really important thing, like not just the fitness side, just keep up the kind of interactions and in a bit of a routine. And I think that's really helped girls, because when we come on to like our quizzes and we have like a bit of a laugh, or we have a quick chat, and everyone seems alright and everyone seems like happy, and we probably end up in our quizzes for like an hour, because we've been chatting for half an hour beforehand about absolute nonsense, about TikToks or whatever people are doing, but they're passing the time, and it's really nice to kind of just get together and just have a chat, and that's what we have to look forward to.
Of course, and it's also like keeping the squad morale up. Obviously, after the league you're in being null and voided, it was sort of like it must have been draining, knowing that all your hard work has sort of not gone down the drain a little bit, but it's not finished the way you wanted it to.
No, and that was kind of one of the main things to make sure we did talk about when we first heard about the league being null and voided, like kind of look at it as, look, this is where we finished second, okay, that's the position we wanted to finish, well, obviously first, but we wanted to finish in the top two, great. We've made it to the County Cup final again. Do we know if it's going to be played? No, but again, we've made it to the Cup final. We made sure kind of things that we wanted to be ticked off our list, we went, actually, they would be ticked off our list by now, and we can't forget that, and we still talked about the things that we did right, and that I remember for the first 2 or 3 weeks, we watched a lot of our games back, so actually, not only were we watching our games, but we're being taught a lot of like the analysis stuff, so if we wanted to, a lot of us could go back and actually start analysing our own games, but us knowing how to do it rather than having to go to an analyst for it, which is quite nice. We're doing it as a team, so we're all kind of recognising that went really well in that game and in that game. That's a great positive for us, but actually, okay, now focusing on next season, this and this needs to be done. But like I'm saying, we're doing it over our Zoom calls, which was amazing, because then all the girls were interacting together and we're all kind of understanding. It was almost like being in a classroom and doing it like we would have done. Yeah,
and that's obviously brilliant. What has it been like playing under the managers? Is it 2 managers you've got? Sorry, or have you got?
So we started the season. We had our manager Laura, and then we had 2 assistants, Amy and Joe. But Amy left us just before just after our semi-final of our County Cups, kind of just before all this really kicked off. So yes, it's now just Laura and Joe. But I mean, I've known Laura for a while because I work with her. She's one of my colleagues at the Trust, which is lovely because we both work on a lot of our programmes together. So for me on that front, it's great to have somebody that I know and that I can really trust being my manager, because like, obviously we're both professional, and as soon as it comes to a training day or a match day, it's right, you're the manager and I'm the player kind of thing, which I think for us is a great thing to have. But then it also means that when we're at work, we can have a chat about what happened at the game and what we saw. And again, like Jo, she's another great one. I grew up playing for my cat for Hertfordshire County, and she was one of my managers when I got to senior level, so I've known her a little while as well. So just to have people that I trust and that I know suit my style around me is a great thing to have. And I think even better, they're both women. So for me, I've grown up with a lot of like male, quite a few male coaches, and then to have women, it's quite nice. Not saying our first men's managers aren't, because they're absolutely amazing, but it's just, I think it's just that little bit more of a female to female understanding, which is quite nice to have. But all the management at Watford is amazing. Like Flynn and Armand in the first team, they are not only they're good coaches, but they're such good people, and they're always making sure they're interacting with us, or they're talking to the 23s, or we started mixing our sessions a little bit together towards the end of the season, where we were doing like we call it winning mentality. So it's kind of like our fun games kind of end session when we earn points, and we started to mix together and integrate for that, which was really good. So you can't fault the start of Watford, because they put everything they can into what they do.
Of course. And you touched a little bit on mentality there. What do you feel like your temperament's like on the pitch? Yeah.
Oh, God. If you asked me a year ago, I would have said I was hot-headed.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it affected me a little bit, and I'd switch off for a moment. But this year I've learned to play with it, which is a massive thing for me. So I've learned to actually not let it affect me, but still have that little bit inside me to go, oh well, I've done that wrong, but actually get back and do what you're going to do. And I think that's helped me when I'm in my captain role as well, because I couldn't have gone about last year shouting if I lost the ball. I can't shout, because that's not what a league does. So it's definitely helped me on that front. I've always said that I'm always encouraging. I'm never one to say I'm a massive negative on the pitch. Like, I never do that. But it's definitely helped me become more, okay, see the scenario is different. This has gone wrong. Actually, how are we going to fix it, rather than people moaning at each other? The person that's moaning at each other, pick them up and we go again. So I think mentality for us is a massive thing, and that's why we do our winning mentality on a Tuesday, because it gives us that drive. It's not just the mentality of the game; it's that we want to win, and I think that definitely helped us this year with our cup run and with our league run, because we have that mentality of we are going to win no matter what it takes, but we're going to do it as a team, which is massive.
Yeah, and just a little personal question before we go on to the questions I've got after. But have you kept any sort of personal memorabilia from any of your games that you've played?
So I keep my medals. Like, I've kept my medals from like my cups when I was growing up. I played for Middlesex County this year actually, and I got a shirt from there. I kept my Watford shirt from last season, and I keep little bits, but I remember what I've done, and that's all I think I need. Like, I don't, if the memorabilia is there, it's there. But if it's not, I'm not that fussed about it. But I do keep little bits. I'm a little bit sentimental. Yeah,
of course. I'm going to go on to the questions now. I'm just going to say, for the video, the gauntlet's been laid down. Danielle says she's got good knowledge of women's football, so we'll see how this goes.
I like to think that I do. This is different when you're being asked questions on the spot.
They're going to be a couple Watford. I think there's a couple like WSL in there. And right, start off with, when was the Watford FC Ladies founded?
Oh, the ladies.
The ladies.
Wow, they were around when I was really young, so that's a little while. Oh my. Okay, I didn't know these were going to be questions.
Oh.
I don't know when the men were founded.
Well, everyone knows that.
Yeah, I know. This is really on the spot. I'm just going to have to guess.
Yeah.
1998?
Oh, 2014.
2014?
Oh,
yeah.
Watford, get on this.
Yeah. I've got you.
Who was the top scorer for England ladies in their last World Cup?
The one that's just went?
Yeah.
So I was very lucky to be at literally all those games, so I know this one. So this is Ellen White.
Nice. First question, correct. Who is top? Well, sorry, when it sort of finished.
Yeah.
Who is top and bottom of the recent Women's Super League?
Okay, so Liverpool bottom.
Yeah.
I know that. Probably tell you everyone in between. I think top at the time was Man City.
Bang on.
Bang on. See.
Bang on. This one,
okay.
This is the one that I found a little bit difficult. You might not know it, but I think it'll be fine. Can you name at least 4 WSL captains as of February this year?
Tasha Harding for Reading.
Yeah.
So we're going WSL. Okay. Let me think about this. Kim Little for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Beth Horton for Man City.
Yeah.
And Katie Zeeland for Man United.
Smashed it again. Last one, you've got to get this, otherwise your teammates, I don't know what they're going to think. How many of your teammates at the end of this current season was in the top scorer charts? How many? And can you name them?
I don't know how many were in the chart, the official league chart. I know.
As in the website you gave me. What's
How many are there? Because I can probably name.
Well, how many do you think there are?
Well, I know Kiara.
Yeah.
She's like our top goal scorer. I know Ishi, because she scored quite a few goals. Who else is there? Jenny. Oh, I thought Jenny was up there.
I'm just going off this. So she may have been, but you got 2 so far.
How many are there? Is there 4? Is there 3?
5.
There's 5?
Yeah.
What's not in the top 5? Okay. So I said Kiara and Ishi.
Yeah.
Petra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got 2 more. But
Okay,
one obviously had, I believe, may have had another club at the start of the season.
At the start of the season?
Yeah, it had 2 clubs. Well, she had 2 clubs in fact.
Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah. Yeah.
Oh, Hannah. Okay, one more.
Last one.
Oh. I really want to say this person. Oh, this is a lot of pressure. Because I'm down the other end of the pitch. So when we score, I just say, yeah.
You just get on with it. Yeah.
And just play.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm not a striker. I don't think about the goals.
To be fair, you got 4 out of 5, which is decent.
Okay, I'm going to take a shot in the dark, I think. Is it? Oh, there's 2 people. Oh, no.
Oh, who could it be?
One of them. I know it is. I'm going to say... Oh, gosh. Did she play a lot of league games for us? That's the question. Because I think what I gave you was just league. Charlie?
No. It's, I believe, Anasia.
Is it Anasia? I knew it was Anasia.
Yeah.
That was the other one I was to say.
So you'll be getting a message when this comes out.
Oh well, no, that's quite good. I'm just better on WSL knowledge and England knowledge.
That was good though.
I mean, apart from Watford, that is what I follow.
Good knowledge. Lived up to it.
Say, if I got that World Cup wrong after going to all the games, I think I was disowned by a lot of my friends.
Right, if you have got time, should we talk about some of your Watford FC experiences, just in general, without work, just Watford FC.
What, as in playing, watching?
Watching. We'll go into watching.
Go watching. Oh my. Oh,
So
wow.
can you remember your first Watford memory?
Oh well, I can remember going to the Well, this is going to show my age a little bit. Going to the Watford Leeds playoff final in Cardiff.
Yeah.
The season we were looking to get promoted, and the absolute scenes it was when we won 3-0. And when Darius Henderson scored the penalty, I think I flew my arms in the air. Like, that is, for me, that is one, like, disregarding the FA Cups, like, obviously final, but go into a few more playoffs over the years, like, that is, like, massive. That was my first, like, real memory of what it was like, not just have success with Watford, because that's not normal, but like, oh my god, we've just gone and got promoted out of the Championship. Like, that was massive. And at the time, I still live in Watford now, but I was massive. So I loved Danny Webber and like Darius Henderson. They were like my favourite players.
People forget Danny Webber quite a bit as well.
Yeah, like Danny Webber was my first shirt. I remember that. Blue shirt, blue away shirt with his name on the back. But that is just a massive memory. And I suppose you can't discount the Watford semi-final against Wolves.
No, nobody can.
The 3-2 win, the one that everyone talks about every time when they see it. We won't remember the final so much, but that was a massive. That's a massive occasion for us. And I remember really vividly being at the Watford Wednesday game. No, Watford Leicester game. I wasn't Watford Sheffield Wednesday when we did get promoted, but they equalised.
Oh, that annoyed me so much. I was at that game as well.
That one, I tried to run on the pitch, and I can remember so clearly. There was probably 200 people next to me, and this one steward made sure that I didn't get on the pitch. Just me. Everyone else ran past, and I didn't get on the pitch, which was a shame. But then I finally did. But the Watford Leicester game, another massive memory.
Yeah.
With his Hog Deeney moment.
Of course.
Even if you're not a Watford fan, you can't not love that moment.
Yeah, 100%.
So anything Watford, I just love it. Like, I'm home and away.
Same.
Like, I've been there for the last, oh my god, I don't even know how many years. And like, I would go with my dad and my brother. My brother's a massive Watford fan. He does his own Watford channel or whatever. So he loved it. So he makes sure we go to every game. So yeah, I have to say the playoff final for me is one of the best memories.
Yeah. And you were saying about the Sheffield Wednesday game. I remember seeing a picture after that game of Daniel Turgeon taking a corner, and there just being people behind him, like, anticipating this corner going in. It was brilliant. And when that Nahiu goal went in, do you remember the Ipswich game that season?
Yeah.
Oh, awful. They literally had nothing going on that season, and they love beating us.
That's the frustrating thing.
That's how big we are as a club.
Exactly. No, but I remember when we played. It was the Brighton away game where we just secured was it the playoff?
Yeah, Vidra.
No, with the Vidra.
We got promoted that night, I believe.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so we secured promotion. Yeah. That was it. The Sheffield Wednesday game was for if we finished top or not. Yeah. But I remember, so I didn't go to the game. I watched it on TV, and the first thing me and my dad looked at each other after the game went, "We've got to go to town. Like, we've got to go into town." Yeah. Because all the Watford players went into town to celebrate after.
The videos have come out.
And it was grand. And I like Troy Deeney in my little Watford top, like, trying to find everyone. But that was like a massive thing. Because like nowadays you don't really see footballers all go out and about and like.
I love the Championship. Yeah, like I did that night. Like, that was honestly one of the best things I've seen from footballers. But for me, that just signified, like, that's, now I've grown up, that's like going to a women's game. Like, you all see them all out and about, like, after, and you'll talk to them. Like, you integrate more with them than you do with the men's players, which is, it's a shame, but it's massive on the women's front, because then actually they get a bit more interaction and they get a bit more of a following, which is huge. 100%. And what I was just thinking, do you get much sort of time speaking to the players in terms of like the men's players, or?
Well, because we obviously share the training ground, like we share the same facilities. Sometimes, like you might pass,
You cross paths.
you might pass, and was there like leaving training, which is nice. Like see like Radio Gomez quite a lot, and we'll stop for a chat.
Yeah.
Or Ben Foster, he's normally like finishing like his cycling, his spin on the bike.
Of course.
You know, chat with him, yeah. So like there is that element, but we also do sometimes we do like some player appearances. So with the trust I've been involved in running quite a few tournaments for schools.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, I then end up sometimes being a player that then makes a guest appearance, but we make sure we get the women and the men. So then on that front as well, it's great. So I remember one of the last ones I did with Mariappa, and we just most of us just spent the whole time just chatting as we were walking around and talking to them as well as the kids. So like you get that hour of interaction with him as well.
Of course.
Which is massive.
How was just from how much has women's football in your eyes developed since it's all sort of kicked off for you? Do you feel like it's got bigger?
Oh, it's got massive, and I think it showed it. I think it's definitely showed it in the last 18 to 24 months when Barclays have now sponsored the Super League. So with that, they've now gone, okay, well, not only have we done it for the men, like we've done it for the women, and that's just got a massive following, I think. And then women being able to use the men's grounds has been a massive achievement because, okay, we might not be filling the stadium, but we're getting 30,000 more people than we would if we're down at Meadow Park with Arsenal with like their 1,000 followers kind of thing. So I think that's definitely a massive thing. And like I said, going to the World Cup, the level and the media coverage out there was like the most I've ever seen it. Like the most. It was just amazing. And like the girls, I remember this as well. Like the girls before when they game, so we're just out and about strolling the streets because Phil Neville told them, right, go out and have a little explore before the game, and they're interacting with like all the fans. Like you'd never see that Harry Kane for his big World Cup qualifier and his group stage qualifier, and then he's walking down the street. Like you wouldn't see that, but that they're able to do that. But at the same time, like the media coverage they're getting for that is amazing. Like it's a massive positive. Like you see on Twitter, such and such has just been like interacting with his players before the World Cup game. Like, it's massive. I think it's massive, and I love it. And I did a piece with Watford on following the World Cup, and that on its own, like just being able to then cover that a little bit was amazing. Like I spoke to Helen quite a bit about it, and she did the piece on it, and just being able to say, actually, I've been here. This is what's going on. To then spread it out to people that aren't from there. It's a massive thing.
I think, with all due respect as well, with like documentaries I've watched, you may have seen it as well, the West Ham documentary.
Yeah.
The amount of like disrespect put on women's football in like that sort of first like segment was like mental to me, and then obviously as it goes on, that obviously West Ham got to the like FA Cup final that year or whatever, and that looked brilliant. It sort of made me want to get more involved, like watching women's football.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know a few girls that also play Super League or international, and like they say, or like you say in there, like you'd think by now the level of like the comments you see on social media wouldn't be as bad, but for them, they kind of just take it. Not that, like I don't think they should be taking it, but they've now learned actually. Do you know what? Like they know what their responses are and speak like when
same old things like, they say.
Yeah, that's what they say when you kind of speak to them. They're like, well, it's the same old thing kind of thing. It's not. We get that every day now. Like we know what we're going to reply back. Or actually, it's not even worth it. Like,
it's actually a shame, isn't it?
In the next game we play, which is such a shame, like you're saying. But unfortunately, it's always going to happen. But this is where I think people. Well, this is where I believe people need to learn. Like football it's the same rules, same sport. It's a different game.
Yeah.
It is a different game, unfortunately. But that's then I think where I don't think it's men being like, oh, I don't want to watch football. I think it's naivety that they've actually never really sat down and watched a game, or they're naive to do it
100%.
because they don't know much about it, which is then why these comments come about. Whereas actually, if you were to sit down and watch it, I'm sure you'd be more interested in some of the games than get shown on Sky Sports and the men.
100%, and you were like just saying that it's the main thing is definitely naivety. like most things like racism, all these different things are due to somebody's like experiences. And when
100%.
yeah.
I just think a lot of it as well comes from if one person makes a comment, like, and somebody reads it, that's all they're going to read. They're not going to read anything else around it, and they're going to join. They're going to hop on the bandwagon, which I think does happen quite a lot in women's football. Like, you see the videos of like a girl falling over or like miskicking the ball.
Yeah.
Once in however many games.
I've seen those videos.
But that one video goes viral because it's a woman.
Yeah.
Nobody reads the context around it. They see the video, and that's where the comments come, which is a shame. But again, I just think it's naive.
Yeah, but it's like with certain videos, say if like Andy Robertson or somebody like that fell over, they wouldn't say anything at all.
It would be funny. That video would be funny. It wouldn't be.
Well, if it's Andy Robertson, then yeah. But but yeah, thank you very much for coming on. It's been brilliant.
Oh no, thank you for having me. I've had a right laugh.
Yeah. So if you enjoyed this, please leave a like on the video. If you want to follow Danielle on Twitter, I think it's DanDans11.
Yeah.
Smashed it. Please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.